Jordan Ellis here for BloodyElbow.com. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Roberto Soldic. How's it going?
How are you, mate? Good.
I'm very good. Thanks for speaking to us today. Very excited about what you've got coming up. It was kind of a left field thing that you announced a little while back about your boxing debut. Tell me about, or not your boxing debut, your boxing fight with Tomasz Adamek. How did that come about?
My manager called me and then he said to me that he have offer from the Adamek fight and then in the fame. And I ask him like you have to ask like one championship because I have exclusive contract with the one that they let me do this. They have to give green light and they like they say yes you can do this and fight is on. I back now on the boxing fight and after like I don't know 6 7 years 2017 was the last boxing fight and I'm happy to back in the Poland after 3 years and the crowd and all the respect what I get in the Poland is very good, and I'm happy to compete, in the boxing because I like to box, and this is like small adventure from me because this make me better also MMA fighter. I see my are better now, faster, and let's do it. 6 September, Soldic against Adamek, great fight for the BBC fame belt. It will be good.
Absolutely, it's definitely a fun one, and you touched on there. You've had boxing fights in the past. Talk to me about your boxing experience and why it makes you, feel confident. I know he's a bit older now, but he's still a legend of the game. He's mixed it with some of the best heavyweights ever, and you've got the confidence to kind of say, "I'm going to step in there with him."
Yeah, I have confidence because all my sparring the guys like also in the Germany, in Bosnia. I know I travel also in Miami, where it was the Pedro Diaz, the coach, boxing coach. I do a lot of box sparring with the professional guys, professional boxers, and I do good job, and why not? I want to try this against Adamek. I believe in my hands. I believe in. I mean, it's different sport from MMA, and I like to box, and I feel I can beat him. That's why I accept this fight, and but he's still good, like. He's experienced boxer fighter, which is different sport from my sport because different condition, different angles, different moves, everything. So I have to be patient. I have to box smart and like I believe in my boxing skills because my main sport is boxing. So all my fights almost I finish in the striking in the boxing. So why not to take this opportunity? And I want to thank also one championship and Mr. Chatri that he let me do this, which is good for me. All package was good. And it's it's amazing to fight like in boxing because I have still a contract with the one, and they let me do this, and it's good for me. I see my social media going up. People follow this, and they like to see this. So we'll see because he beat already Mohamed Khalido in the boxing fight, so something different for me, and why not to take this?
Yeah, and talk to me a bit about Adamek. Is he someone you watched, on your way up? As you said, your main sport's boxing. He was kind of at the top as you were probably, in your teen years maybe, and he's from a similar, the similar area to yourself. Was he kind of a hero when you were coming up?
Yeah, I watch him the last last month, couple months, I watch him a lot because I have to fight this guy. But he's Polish legend on the boxing, and he live in New Jersey. I follow him from 2018 when he fought, I think, Artur Spilka. I watched this fight, and still good. Still, how to say, Polish guys are tough. Polish guys are tough, and like he's he do this all his life, and you know, legend. Why not to take this opportunity? It's good for me, and I like to fight. With the legends. It's good for me. And Adamek is still dangerous. He won all 4 fights last couple years, and this is a good challenge for me for the VBC belt. And it will be in the ring, which is something new for me because the box fight was 2017, and but I feel great. I bring the ring in my gym in Bosnia. I bring the sparring partners, professional guys from Croatia, Damir Beljo, Nikica. The guys are good. They push me hard. Also, I bring the coach from Brazil, Eduardo Badola, from the Paulo Costa Bohacinha coach. I meet him in Germany, last preparation against Dagi. And, you know, I believe in my hands. Boxing going good, and why not?
Yeah, and talk to us about, obviously we are Bloody Elbow, primarily we cover MMA. What does this mean for your MMA future? It sounds like the relationship with one is still very strong. Is it kind of one boxing fight to make a bit of money, have some fun, and shoot back over to MMA, or is this a long-term transition?
No, no, back to MMA. This is only small adventure with the one. It's great. I have great talk. Last week was the meeting with the Chatri and matchmakers. Something coming up for me and for all in the one. I cannot say anything still. Let this to be like. Safe for now, but they will announce it. And the one is great for me. They let me do this fight, which is good for me to stay more active. And we tried to get fight in Tokyo, but the card was full already, and we'll see. I hope something will be soon. They will also announce something else, and which is everything going good for me. I am very happy with the one, and also again thank to Chatri that let me do this fight. Because it's really now a big talk in Europe about this fight, which give me also more like more followers, more sponsors. I can earn money. Everything is good. Why not?
Yeah, it's great for exposure. And when you
Yeah.
do go back to one, how many fights have you got left with those guys?
Oh, many. I think six more. 6 more.
To keep you busy.
And
I've got to speak to you about UFC 319 from the weekend. Obviously, massive fight went down with one of your old rivals. What did you make of it?
like I don't know what I said this before. Like couple hours, I had some interview. I don't know what they do in the fight camp, in Dricus fight camp about wrestling. It was so easy to take him down, and he couldn't defend any takedown. Only in fifth round was the good scramble. Like I watch this fight. The people, sometimes good comments, sometimes bad comments. Is always like that. People gonna talk, which is good for Chimaev. He took the belt. He dominated this this fight, and he can finish him with the special his like rear neck choke with the Darce choke. He can, because I know Dricus is so strong. It's powerful guy. It's hard to finish him, and yeah, a little bit like how to say. It's not boring, but we need some action. Like when Topuria fight like Islam Makhachev when fight Pereira. This is more exciting like fights, and which is good for fans. But he didn't take any punches, Chimaev, so it's good for him. He took easy belt. He took this belt easy, and he beat him. I don't know really what Dricus do in the fight camp, and wrestling was bad from him. And I don't know. Chimaev is very strong, but the he worked in the fifth round some scrambles, and but yeah, congrats to Chimaev. He do very good what he do always, like the this ground game is crazy good. The wrestling condition was very good. Everything was on the point. It was his night, but we'll see who is the next for him. And Dricus will be back for sure. He's tough guy, and he was in this position before with me, and he will be back for sure.
Yeah, because what does someone like Dricus do now? Because he's clearly one of the best middleweights in the world, but with that result and how dominant the fight was in Khamzat's favour, it's hard to justify an immediate rematch. How does he close that gap? As you said, he had nothing in terms of the wrestling. At this stage of his career, he's in his 30s. How does he go about catching up to someone like Khamzat when it comes to wrestling?
I say this. I don't know what they do with the wrestling, but you know, Chimaev is great wrestler. It's complete MMA fighter, but I see some good punches from Dricus in fifth round. Was a little bit too like was tough for Chimaev, and I don't know. I think still you can see fight against Usman. He couldn't take him down from the second round, I think, or third. Well, I was like, Usman was great wrestler too, so he's also like was good fight with Gilbert Burns, so he can be also how to say damage. It's not, it's MMA, small gloves, different, but I don't know, the pressure from the Chimaev for Dricus was too hard for to handle with this, and you have to accept this, that he will shoot for the legs, so but I don't know who can beat now Chimaev with this style. I don't know who have this wrestling. I don't know really. Maybe Nasruddin Imamov is good wrestler. Will be good fight, but I don't know.
How would you go about beating someone like that? Because at the minute, as you said, he looks almost unbeatable. If someone said you're fighting Khamzat in 3 months' time, how would you prepare to take him out?
I bring the best guys in the wrestling in the world. I see train also the best guys in the Russia for the Olympics. They do all wrestlings, but it's MMA fight. Like Draco said that before, I believe that he can defend something, but this was very bad for him. I don't know. I know Chimaev is high level wrestling, but also referee, you cannot just stay like 3 minutes and do nothing. Like 700 punches, nobody take any cut, any damage. But it's MMA. You have to respect also wrestling, and yeah, Chimaev took the belt, and he's champion now. I think in one this fight go up. They will for sure. They will give yellow card for inactivity, like the whole crowd booing all the time. Nobody want to see this, but it's MMA. You have to watch this, because then if you don't watch this, go watch the one and you will see crazy knockouts, crazy striking. If you want to do only grappling, you have go to grappling, like to watch the grappling, in the one. But it's MMA, and he took this belt. He do a great job that night. Crucifix was the good, but no damage. Like, he cannot throw the punches. I think if he throw the punch, the Dricus will get up, And Dricus is tough, I know him. And but we'll see what's gonna be next for them.